Oh, we're finally here!
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just...
Fetch me a bottle.
Just one? Let's get another.
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this... Wow, it's so... We try to treat... Now, let me show you. Show Cheekly Cattle Records. The hot springs, of course. Wait. Oh, don't be shy.
Mualani!
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please.
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is... They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm... Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea.
Yeah, I was this... Anyway, it's all in the past. Oh, wait. You'll need swim...
Hold it right there, young lady.
Rule? There's a rule?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial...
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. A few travelers have gotten... But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable adventurers. I know they can handle it.
Famous...
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that formidable, so careful is good.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's more like it.
Relax.
Much better. Hey! You over there! How many times...
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back!
Run! Stop right there!
She sure has a lot of energy. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she referred to any... If Paimon lived here... It's just... The doctors managed to... Abyssal power still exists within her body. Oh, no one... That's normal. She's worked tirelessly. Anyway, let's head to the artifact...
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particularly cheerful today. What's the occasion?
Oh, Mualani! You're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty up.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, Chief Amina thinks.
Of course. I'm a little...
Of course, these artificial springs are. And you two, I know you want to.
You got it, Chief.
All right, we're.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun.
Finally, it's hot spring time. Oh, I already...
Yeah.
The first time I came to the... It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally, I was too young to... So feel free to...
Okay.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too...
Oh, dang.
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to bathe.
Hey!
All right. Well, I've got... That better not happen again, whether...
Okay.
Paimon didn't think.
Some people get dizzy.
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are natural. I certainly don't trust. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple. Huh?
Yeah, she friends are supposed to help each other.
Well then, the more the merry. All right, we should get going. Let's organize the bet.
Mulani!
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We.
All right. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchase.
I'm not good at haggling. What?
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy.
Yeah, that works. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're... Hey there, Yellowfast.
Well, if it isn't,
That's right.
well, it wouldn't be a cup.
Here, it's all on the list.
Wow, that is a large order.
That's right.
Wait, you're saying
Come on, I know you can sweet...
All right, all right.
Wow, that was amazing.
Interested? They...
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets. I'll hold on to them for now.
All right, that should be everything.
Let me see... Huh?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the... So,
Oh, we will. Well, that's our shopping day. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice.
I would hope so. Did you guys get every?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff.
All right then, roll up your sleeves,
Actually, why don't you two take a break? So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw some... So, what do you think?
It looks,
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family stores. Not to mention, this was total...
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna...
I see. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn. All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you.
Yep, good night! Paimon's it. Anyway, we need to be well rested for the party tomorrow, so let's...
Traveler, Paimon!
Mualani?
It's the Abyss. Harper, come with me. Mualani, one moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help.
Lightning flash! Wind strike!
Tide rises!
Let's round him up!
Let's ride! Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them!
Thank you.
I'm all right. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Let your guard down.
The tide rises!
Let's round him up! Wind strike!
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for your help. It would have taken me ages on my own. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no idea where these creatures are coming from. Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle on the situation. Need a surfboard? Off we go. Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Think we were prepared for an attack.
Where'd they come from?
The east side. An abyssal.
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise,
Exactly.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Of course! We can't just sit back and do nothing! On behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks. We're counting on you.
Let's go. There's no time to lose. Take care, Amina. Off we go. Need a surfboard? Off we go.
Clouds high. The birds call.
I'm going in!
Lightning flash. Ja. Yeah. Ja.
Out of the way!
Thank goodness you were here.
Mualani, is that the pilot?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I don't see any more
Do these attacks have...
Yeah, it makes... Besides, come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so...
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Need a surfboard?
Carving waves.
Take this. Thunderclap. Wind strike. Tidal wave.
Ataya, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work.
Stop talking for now.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mualani.
Ataya took care of it.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know?
Wait, no. This was...
Ataya!
You think I couldn't... And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many...
Oh, forget about that.
The impurities in the elemental energy we...
What? The crystal has been...
The anguish he feels. I also came across a teardrop crystal.
Ataya! Ataya! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification?
How can that be?
I never knew that was even possible.
Ataya! Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. You're sure? Good.
Thank goodness.
You scared us all half to death.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the Abyss. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember. Dismissed!
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? Oh, but seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
I almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in my... That was some...
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her
We think Auntie Atea's illness...
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night.
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can...
No time to lose.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring, none of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to get some. You have fun. We'll be.
all right.
Mualani,
Yeah?
you've gotten so. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Traveler, did something happen?
I guess I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, it's because your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got the hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
You want to know something? But yesterday, I was seeing you out even if I was never injured. Old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death,
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, But just think if it's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became... Just tell her it embodies fond...
Don't worry. We'll make sure she...
Alright. That's all I want.
Traveler, Atea, Muala.
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the... Life is a journey.
No time to lose.
Someone looking for me? Oh! So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? Yeah, but... Then it is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted domains, but to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless... Since then... Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? On the contrary... Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! But what do you need us to do? Then you have... I'll be honest. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island. They run a pretty... So, the problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, exactly! You betcha! Wonderful! Then here, please take this. Whoa, there will be plenty of... I'm sure some spent, so please use the... No wonder you're... I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two. This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. A good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Who the... Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you could be that as it may. But you are in luck. Allow me to... Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic only
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right.
Of course. Please, follow me.
No time to lose. No time to lose.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Huh? Oh. Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is high. Therefore, we must...
Really?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, but no need to worry. The ability to interpret this, I can understand Atta's...
All right, then let's give it a try.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding a way. But as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bet with that kind of...
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
No time to lose.
Whoa.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we...
No problem at all. Here...
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the chief's more... These guys are going way too... With all the evidence we have now... But after handing...
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, all right. Then let's get going.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean we're almost there?
As I said, anyway.
No time to lose.
According to Atta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of...
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the spring.
You sure?
Huh. Let's see.
I took you all. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused.
Now he's trying to get away! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I have dispatched...
Convict me. How?
Sorry to say it, but he got... Not to worry.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep...
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... Ugh. All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far...
We have!
Fine.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe! I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need to... If he claims to be able to find... That's a good... I can answer that there is no... If you don't meet... Which is exactly... There's a requirement? Let me ask you something first. What do you... And therein lies the key point. It's said that when the legend... Therefore... So that... From what I can spot... That's true. But don't feel... Whether it's from... And let me tell you a secret. The Elder... Or... Maybe... No matter. Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us... Oh, I can understand. A guide we could trust with our lives? Yeah, Paimon has a good feeling about it. It appears you've already... Okay, bud.
No time to lose.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kinda threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, the Kahola's... Oh, and Atea's snacks were yelling at some...
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last?
Yep.
Glad you like it.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the night war.
And Kachina?
Kachina... But don't worry. The team was victorious, so the...
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and...
Exactly. She does...
Alright, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious.
Moalani, like, think about all those monsters. Not that Paimon wants them.
Relax, I get at a glance it's certain, but through our 500 years ago, the Abyss, that's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Teyvat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was exactly. We now believe the Abyss has invaded.
And that's how it
Yes. And that's, luckily, now every tribe is prospering and...
You must have had...
Every battle, responsibility, but... To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations... It's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? Anyway, let's hit the seas now.
time to lose. Yeah.
Whoa, this place...
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the... Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi!
Yeah, a commission.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and reset. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. Let's go somewhere
Warriors of Natlan! We are the inheritors of memory and those who grew alongside those who... That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her.
What?
Usually once the ode is complete, the pyro...
What's going on?
This has never happened
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the... Think about it. The ode rekindles all Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina be-
Pathetic.
Your wild guesses are misplaced.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of... Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss! She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your
Calm down, Mualani.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation
That's true. If she wasn't...
Maybe the YUB interpret victory?
I mean, that girl didn't look...
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not-
No! She's been waiting no matter how daunting the situation. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to—
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, but doubt is a means by which we seek the truth.
I didn't mean it.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt—
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would—
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but...
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and... So, what—
Of course I'll
In that case, come see—
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
Did she just—
I believe she did. Let's...
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest...
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew if it came to— Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Rest. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share. We supported her every step of the way, but sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves?
That's not...
It's all right. I understand your Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as— But please, hear what I have to say. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has—
You mean—
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against— If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the— But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale—
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Mal. The raw truth can be cruel. But
what would you say, Mualani? This is personal.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened?
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer— Their ultimate goal to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. Then we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame. I understand your anger, Mual.
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna get heated for a sec.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let my...
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able...
I've considered that, but the two events, without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rank with fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina...
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your trip. Staying there for a short period of... Your sense of self will be devoured. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with...
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Kachina's waiting for us to...
I failed to protect her during our campaign. But I can make it up to her now.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract... If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between... Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person.
But isn't the Night Kingdom...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a... However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the...
So, Paimon's the only one...
See, Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact. It was originally used as a...
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides, you're the ones helping. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start.
That's more like it. After all, I've perhaps even more than you can imagine. Ideally, this would be the perfect night.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she... But don't worry. This talisman means...
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that...
You're right. Even now, the production of the gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in... As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan. And Kachina's...
We can't let the general public...
No. If the public learned that Natlan's... But if I said nothing at all, they would have...
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice... Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean...
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the... So until our heroes are ready, I will...
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining...
Don't let desperation... Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. All we can do...
Even so, for you to...
If not me, then who? I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This isn't by the Wyab. All we can do...
Even so...
I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent.
I never imagined someone could match you. If the Tsaritsa sent him here.
Yeah. And
the Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goal, but I'm sure the captain has his own.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui.
No. The wound I inflicted should hold him back, and besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak.
Of course. I'll head out right now.
Yes. Natlan's strength has never. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that.
is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and...
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay, let's just keep...
Is right over there. Let's go.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again. I'm afraid we don't...
Whoa, hold on a second.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the Night King?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. The nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're...
I thought you might...
Is something wrong? Life isn't complete without...
If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. So she's famous. Her younger sister Quichi's always...
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts, and the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river, but the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to...
Who?
Vichama. A legendary... He's got a keen...
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories. Where can we find...
Ever since Malco passed, he spends...
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! That must be him! Hello there! Are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it.
Are you okay? You don't look so...
Everything's fine. After I help you...
Your friend?
Yes, but I'd rather not get in...
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name...
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established...
Wow, you go...
I just picked up on the... I'll go find an...
We'll go right away. What...
First, I'll need some...
Wait, are you saying...
By creating some...
Oh, I see.
Right. Normally, you can only...
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's... Oh, and...
What do you think, Chaska?
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, Kachi...
No time to lose.
metallic ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for...
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see.
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price?
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that...
That might...
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything.
I know, it's just... Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here. Here you go. By the way, how's he doing? Malco's been gone for...
Do you know what happened between...
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night. But I don't know all the detail. Malco was an amazing... 5 years ago, they both emerged triumph. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an...
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hope. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not wrong. I've tried convincing him to... The Abyss has caused so much suffering. Anyway...
Tidal wave.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and go ahead. After Malco fell, if I had been there, I would have always...
But that happened. The Pyro Archon said all life within the night...
There might not be much hope. All right, let's get to it. I'll start... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge.
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer! Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up! Everybody!
Riptide. Wind Strider. Amateur mistake. Take this! Wind Strider.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Vichama!
Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of...
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malko. No, why can't I?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold.
In that case, we have no get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirits...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in... Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. And now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama?
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malko.
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last...
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. But...
A deep...
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him.
Vichama!
I'm fine. Actually, when you asked for my help, I hesitated too, but once allowed to fester, if I could do it all that way, there are critical junctures. That's something I had to...
Thank you, Vich. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses... Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing... Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great... Oh, and apologize for...
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, it's just one thing. They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own My apologies, everyone.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually... It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not... She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild. That strength of will put...
For some reason,
Well,
Ah, I remember those. Eventually, she found a way to. It sounds like she's still arguing.
that's...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried.
I'm all for your adventure. Still,
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care.
Well, technically I am.
Again with the We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of but a trip to the...
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always play.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like he went back on his word.
Oh, I knew it!
This is important. If you were in my...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I...
All right, whatever.
You...
Time out.
Chaska, does it sound...
Then... You need to know something.
But the person you become when you lose
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their...
I've also told you that managing...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we can...
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat.
Koichi!
So, you're really going...
Then support me.
So, that's it.
you two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you are...
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi. It's not my place to...
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kenichi.
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it.
It might be in a few more pieces than you...
Huh? I see. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly...
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to...
That's why it has to be our little... Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of... Still, all you need to...
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san.
Archon, I'm sorry, but...
You have nothing to be sorry about. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track...
What is this place? Hey, isn't that a Tea's...
Good eye.
Whoa. I've never...
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby, and physical items do a far... Now, I still have, if you're curious about an item...
Alright, we'll have a look. Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must...
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matava. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a... In his eyes, I saw a
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scar. He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a... Can a fisherman claim victory? If he fails...
Well, Paimon think...
That was my answer as well. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste.
Wait, that means you...
Maybe we can go head to...
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and the association with strength. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it...
Sounds like...
So the owner of the original, he would often...
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all... There are so many jars and potions...
No, those Yamaya is an ex... The tools you see here are quite traditional. The contents of the jars aren't all that special.
Ooh, must be some...
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired.
This is a tape...
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. A tape...
This fishing...
This flower looks like it's thriving.
Make sure to handle everything with care.
Whoa, this weapon is...
Ah, that weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. That's because even before the
exile,
it was a punishment imposed out when the Abyss attacked. The tribes found themselves in He united the 6 tribes, and ultimately, he perished. And because and so, he was laid to rest.
Wow.
Indeed. Even now, his story... The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well?
Yeah! If each... Does every item hold a spec...
That's right. The items in my collection, they demonstrate the true
the shape of...
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory, one that
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your... Exactly. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions. The future is the same way. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. Humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage and the night only by uniting the people of Natlana to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed 11... That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine, namely a framework, through which, by holding the pilgrimage, in addition, the sacred flame...
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine... Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a...
Your sister is... Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was an...
A little late for that question.
Sorry, Paimon...
No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would sit on a... One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians were... My sister immediately burst into... I still remember the way they laid there.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to
Well, what happened after that? This portrait...
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall ancient name take us.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things.
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then the Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So the Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful...
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for it.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put...
You're always like this, Kachina. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. A hero of Natlan. All you need...
I'm still... I don't...
All you need to do is place... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah! Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. That face you just made.
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. Thank you so much for your help.
Now that I've lost my power, Eon-san, I know it's unlikely.
That won't?
I hope not.
So we're under...
That's because in the distant past, Natlana was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after...
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the Elemental Sovereign?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent ink... So what you're saying is...
No. It's going to be obstacle up...
Why are you all laughing like that?
It's the pre-adventure...
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Teamwork is strength!
You're mine! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Into the wind!
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Take this! One with nature. Shouldn't let your guard down. Into the wind.
Let's light it up! I'm going...
As one with wind and cloud! Wind Strider! Take this! One with nature!
Teamwork is strength!
Following thunder! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Into the wind! Fallen leaves, adorn my... Lightning flash! Time to go.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be.
Yes.
We act. Okay, Paimon just needs a sacred. Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the. It looks so dip. That overflow of energy is.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. Yeah.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell off. If this was the real world, we'd have.
That's it? Right.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light.
Yeah. These.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped feed. Yes, I'm Vichama's friend. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker's stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Time to go.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
One with wind and cloud. Wind strike. You can run, but you can't hide. Who's next?
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these— Good idea. Let's—
Take this!
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! It almost caught me a bunch of times. The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden. Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I can't exactly put it into words. That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles, representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like, there are countless, but if a proxy were to become—
Judging by the— Still, we can't—
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow—
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache. Maybe we really— No, I'm fine. Just up ahead. I'll leave— Listen to me, Kachina. You don't have any— All right.
We've already come all the—
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time left, so go.
Thank you for— You're a true— Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Off we go. Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab? So we were right. The contamination— Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me? He tried to get in my— He would have dispersed. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate— No. The power of the Abyss isn't— I thought this naive— That is the ancient— The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of— Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, Why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina,
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm...
You're right. But you also couldn't be more wrong.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not the power lies not, but in our commitment to a...
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but
there aren't many in Natlan who...
From the ashes, the flames of redemption!
Catch an epic flame!
The power of flame!
Jabam! Get back!
The flames of redemption!
Yeah! Yeah!
What he gets for fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so...
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? My ancient name is glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't...
Wait. Does...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said was it took years worth of the Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as only then will we have the Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs.
I've heard that name before.
Since you were able to awake under the name Umoja. As long as blood still runs through your veins, its blaze will become even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
So that's what happened.
What do you mean?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis where...
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger. I know bits and pieces, but I had no... This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear...
Great. I was going to I'll keep searching within...
You are already an out...
Huh?
You are all my Your ancient name is just that. Focus on the story of your It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another... Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyub. Thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick,
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back! The pyro are-
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw-
So you're saying her-
Every great display of power. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium.
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty-
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in-
Right. The what?
I'll let her explain everything. Where every move we make from here on-
Huh. There's a lot less-
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you-
Thank goodness you made it back. I came- Take a seat, everybody. All right, that should do it for now. But I have to say though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like-
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power.
Given the current situation, that ability-
Of course.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. Just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction.
Huh?
No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that our looming destruction is not a recent development.
Mulani told us a little bit.
500 years ago. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines. So the battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal even then. It took and still. This is but a superficial victory. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated immediately after the war. Our calculations estimated that at that time, we were a nation of the destined. Our civilization was dying. Our faith, if we didn't bring the nation. So, the Archon had a long...
So that after finding Kachina, I encountered since Landon was mentioned in those memories, but there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the pyro arm come back then.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans, a god can extend a human's life, but as we all know, Natlan doesn't have God. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. Only by dying before my time could...
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. If the Natlan of the future would have been fully restored by the 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the...
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection...
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using again. If we want to unblock that information... So why...
But if you knew this whole time...
Perhaps, but the opposite could also... Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor...
So I suppose you're not...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the... I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. Natlan's salvation lies not in its arc. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right!
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still need... After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here...
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those... Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount on their own. Each item's power is... By burning those items, I was able to activate the It was a rather crude approach, so...
But weren't they all precious? That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter...
You have nothing to be sorry. And then, it would only... Besides, if they knew those items helped save...
Even when you put it that...
There's no... The people and the events of the past... If you still have regret, your deeds will become new legends, and...
Well, we'd still...
Now that Kachina... And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Try not to let it get to you. It's important... All right.
When I was young, they attract people. The people of the springs have it's been really nice seeing the children of my... I've witnessed their energy. Even when they caused... I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she... One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The abyss, my rage, will never know but you came to me because I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember, otherwise rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about...
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. That we will do everything we can, even across time.
Yeah, Mom's... Oh, seriously though.
I imagine he didn't know. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy.
War forged the 6 tribes.
Who will be the one?
We are those who forged our... That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would... It's not that I don't want to celebrate Katina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was...
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but...
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her. Her impulse to fight is extremely...
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds... Anyway, I'm just glad you...
What? Do you...
No way. Chaska never opened... I appreciate the under... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done.
I always knew you could do it, with so much—
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person.
I had no—
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to...
I wasn't. When he insisted on repaying the—
But the fact of the matter is that after— I'm really sorry, Kachina.
It's amazing that you...
So,
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition.
alright. There's no, dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friend. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. They've agreed to let me learn from them. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the trap. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that. How does it... To be honest, it's, well, you better get used to it. Next up... Hey, please don't make...
Ah, you're here.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had the thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the... You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come... Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun, because it'll... I couldn't make them shoulder... Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, without me.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up, from what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable... She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe. Still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel loss keenly. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their archon.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the...
I suppose, but so even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precise, this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey.
Ancient names?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met. Possessing an ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you.
Yeah, we can't just...
Wonderful. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but...
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Arc... Although your injury complicates things, this is most...
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage. As for you, I must...
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot... You don't have much time, and...
I'm beginning to see just how you heard something from here, didn't you?
After all we've been through recently, it sure feels good to come back to visit the people of the Springs. It's been a while since we last got in touch with Mualani. I wonder what she's... Have Mualani be our guide. Yeah, that's the one! Paimon remembers the chief. We can invite her to be our guide instead of... Well...
Sorry, we...
But why?
Well, yeah. I knew it. I specifically asked and... Also, have...
Yeah, that's
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blues. I'll even offer you a
You'd really do that?
You got it. Well, hello there! If it isn't the
It's been a while, Mualani. Was all that stuff you were saying just...
Of course.
Whoa.
But let's get back to... Come on, don't be...
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island?
You haven't...
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely...
Then, I learned all my... With a good guide to... But since it's just my...
Paimon thought this would... Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through... Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back.
Oh, Kolo's back! Wait for me!
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked...
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost... Next time, just save the... Indeed. No wonder he's the best.
I wonder how much he made this.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get...
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trades.
Oh.
But one day,
That's him, right?
Allow me. You must be the top guide of your tribe.
That guy should... They also wanted to go to
The commission? Since you've obviously heard of...
Yes.
Oh?
The mysterious...
Just as...
But first, please don't misunderstand.
You hear that? He wants to go to...
In that case...
Since you want to
Yes, I must reach that island.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the You say you'd put your... Let's look at it the other way around. What? Many guides in the tribe? How do you think I
Well,
That doesn't make much... I can tell you... New student.
What's up with that guy's attitude?
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential...
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the...
I know. You're just the same as him.
No.
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for new...
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to...
That Ko'olo...
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher.
Oh, I'm
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. After telling you...
Actually, but...
No, please don't... If you want... I always felt that my teacher is no... So, as Uncle Nu's student, I've...
But don't you have that chance now, Moo? With the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion, you'll definitely...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then.
Oh, it's that scholar guy.
Scholar guy? My name is Varamdra. Please.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler.
Oh, and it's that lady.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been
I'm Mualani. Just as for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirement.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered... We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay... In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility.
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team.
So you still refuse? Fine. Karia, I'll put the Mora for the return trip in your backpack. With...
Rondra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy...
Wait! Please...
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the...
So you've decided...
No. My plan...
That's your plan?
Wonderful.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started. Hey, Alafa. I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellow.
I know.
Well, since
I need a
another commission.
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, no. We're traveling as close...
That's what I thought. We're ready, Lafa.
Your total is 200.
Isn't that...
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either...
You call that a week's worth?
That's not important. We still need to buy some... Afternoon, Uncle On. Because you're still young.
All right.
A record player.
Oh, that model is...
Uncle On.
Just...
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean...
Yep. And that's our next stop.
Mualani?
You'd be the first.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can think of a way to...
Whoa. Then we could...
Nice. That's the record also.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some...
Is that really a thing?
You know how it goes, Mualani.
Deal.
Looks like Mualani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy.
What's wrong, Mualani?
Next, I need to... Besides the it's full of strange symbols. Almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first member, which brings us to today.
Whoa.
Yes, but the thought of...
That's right! Let's go and find...
Afternoon, Uncle.
A surprise. Did you forget that you had mentioned these two? It's just then.
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not...
No, I believe. After all, the
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't misunderstand. Our mission has got.
I understand, Uncle.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take.
Was this made with...
Right.
You really know me best, Uncle. All right. Traveler...
Yay! Paimon can't wait for another adventure! It's about time to meet up now. Let's head...
Traveler, Paimon! Over here!
You're here, Mulan!
Good morning, you.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems yours
I just want to...
Don't worry. First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and...
Is there any theoretical basis?
Theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's... Very good.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't...
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments.
It really feels like we're...
Now, please get ready. We're going to look...
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh? Wow, there are a lot of Koholas.
As expected, the first clue is...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can... When the first chief created the map, he left a special... So it'll be impossible to gain...
You're a real pro...
But according to the information I've been able to find...
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the Springs would know. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Unless you're a guide who's always running across...
This is a thing? I need to...
According to what I've deciphered from the map,
But to get there, won't we have...
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling...
You mean we're going to have...
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. But it shouldn't be a problem at all.
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that...
Is that so?
And now I understand how much you care. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs...
Kevin, you've already...
First of all, the elders of... And secondly...
But on what basis?
Okay.
Let Paimon think.
According to the map...
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between
Me? All right. When Varamdra... I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the but I'm not...
Oh.
You can just call me...
In that case, please stay... Found it!
What's
the key to making our way through the herb? If the Kaholosaur... But this plant, we can apply the plant...
So...
Don't worry, it's also good...
Oh, Paimon feels...
Perfect! Okay. Be sure to stay out of sight. Careful. Don't startle them.
Oh, Paimon feels all...
Perfect! Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
Oh,
perfect. Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Careful. Don't startle them.
begin. Look, a bunch of
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and...
but...
Sounds like some...
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock?
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the bio... That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them.
So we've passed the first stage of the...
I see.
Has he always been...
He's just obsessed with...
At least this has shown that my...
Yes, I understand.
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to
Hard to tell.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kind of... Find our next destination.
Really?
Well, intuition is... Alright, break time is over. Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely...
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he...
If you have any...
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating...
That is a possibility.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors you're...
Oh, I remember now.
After learning about the legend, even though I haven't firstly, it's at an interest... Therefore...
Oh, amazing.
Now everyone...
You
All right. Then let's start searching.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be
then...
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing!
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. But according to the map, there should be 2 more...
Time to go.
Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there. We finally found a...
Great work, everyone. Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing.
Is there...
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use... Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch if we don't operate the nodes properly.
Isn't that...
In theory...
Do you think you'd...
Though I've never... Huh? But...
If Varamdra can control it...
Okay, well...
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
All right. Then it'll be up to the... I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes.
Wait, but handling it...
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water.
But it's so high! And you'll be falling...
Do you still remember the prompt? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two...
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Switch to the spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. We did it, Mualani!
The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought... Oh no. You're right.
It appears the phlogiston node's here.
In that case, no matter what...
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the...
Yes, we need to get to... Hey, look!
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there!
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only...
No way!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure...
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information, everything points to the path ahead being...
And what if you're...
Ramdra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. The spirit ways must have affected the nearby bodies of water. At this rate, some of the land that was... So...
It does seem...
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the...
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration.
But didn't we all agree to...
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of...
No. Letting your clients separate them...
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the...
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together. How about this? You and Kari, I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build...
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get...
Whoa.
Do you also think that this is a reckless... It's okay. That's completely normal. This is just how... This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. Although if the scholar... The same goes for... The good news...
Mualani?
Traveler.
That's right. You... Besides...
Aw.
All right. Matters of luck.
I know, it's just...
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon?
You're right.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you doing?
I tried to persuade him, but Verandra he said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came...
Oh, why did this happen?
No time to hesitate. I'll... current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him!
Oh, there they are!
Verandra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Judging by the changes in the water surface, it's just...
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now?
Why would you...
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you
I'm really...
Don't feel guilty, Karia. The only problem is that we still don't know. It's already getting late now. And we've been on the move for a whole day.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect. Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some...
No. I'm just...
What was that?
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen.
Wow, so it...
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in In a sense, this trip to the
Yeah, Paimon would...
Even though I've heard my parents... It said that he...
That sounds pretty...
Yeah, even now. But oddly, it really makes... How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party!
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper.
Yeah, she's...
All right. So what do the
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay, sounds fun.
So, for the first
Oh, we were just talking...
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what...
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon... Most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companions.
Yes, I can't agree more. You sure are taking your time thinking. Oh, I get it. You must have It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than... Why don't I circle back to you later? You can... Next?
Me? If you ask about my travels...
That doesn't matter. This is a...
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything out...
Yeah.
I'm on too!
Uh-huh. I hope...
All right, if you... In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call... So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in
Not sure.
There's nothing difficult to understand. He must have discovered... Before coming here, someone had stolen the All that person had to do was sign his name on my... Do you understand now, Miss Guide?
I sympathize with your situation.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find what happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong. I must make it to the mysterious island. And if I have to entrust...
Was that actually supposed to be in a...
Actually, There's a saying among the guides of the people of the springs, because the final destination of it would be disrespect. That is what I would truly call it.
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't.
I'm not too worried about that. After all...
What sort of logic?
All right, that's it for this round.
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to. Mulani!
Just in time. I was...
What the... You already caused the world...
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of...
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members.
Is now really the time to be teasing us?
He's right. We should really hurry.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday.
You bet.
Okay, then let's go.
I can't...
Mulan was right!
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me. Off we go. According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me. Need a surfboard?
Is that...
It appears these caves were formed by...
I see. Then the spirit waves were affecting lava. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes, which allowed us to follow the water's...
Are all scholars...
But can there be an island in...
It appears we haven't reached our destination.
Wind strategy. Yeah. Yeah. Za. Yeah. 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 Za.
Oh, what?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see more. Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone. Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
What a maze! There's lava everywhere!
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well. It would indeed be...
There are plants.
There's nothing unusual about that. Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on...
Isn't that the talisman your teacher...
Yes. In which case... I'll be sure to ask him...
There's so much...
The lava here does... distant light.
Miss Guide, it seems
I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's where we should go next.
Really?
I'm a scholar. When I first heard about the legend of the mysterious island, I took note of its description. One exaggerated description I heard was that it's an entire island that shines like gold. What it was actually referring to was an extremely rare mineral known as vulcanite. Under certain environmental conditions, large amounts of lava are quickly cooled, which then results in this ore. Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate, resulting in the alluring golden glow. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating on the lava. An entire island of vulcanite ore!
So you mean we really found the mysterious island?
Rejoice! Even a small piece of that ore will be priceless.
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
Why?
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. When you see the golden light, then go what you just said maybe.
Are you joking? You thought I'm after...
Oh, he's acting weak.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new area. As long as I can bring this ore back, my theories will be proven to me. This ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered
As we agreed before.
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the legendary...
She's not that kind...
The result is right before...
Not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking? What the? Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Miss Guide, Varamdra,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters. I must protect my clients.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Off we go.
The lava is rising!
Varamdra!
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mulan?
I can use my surf...
But that's way too risky! Okay then. Whoop.
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. More falling rocks. Okay, watch this! Need a surfboard? Over there! Oh, looks like I'm just in...
It's right there!
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try to...
Why don't I give up? Well, I'm...
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, maybe you can reach the... That way, you'll have the result. You want to know why I won't give up, but I'm asking...
The lava is rising. If I take this risk, then how will the others get back?
You
come with me.
No!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome. It's getting dangerous.
No, I refuse! I can...
Seriously?
Verandra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. Even if your research... I believe that even if you won't obtain... So... I won't...
Kari...
She's finally opening up.
Milani, the lava is...
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle...
Where did all these Kaholosaurs come from?
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it, got...
Everyone okay? Let's take a head count. We escaped danger and made it back alive.
Oh.
What's the point? We still...
Hey, don't look so...
Actually, according to the map...
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Here, look! Some hidden words appeared.
Really? Let Paimon...
Congratulations, Guide from the Future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlana. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey. and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real mysterious island.
The hidden
These must have been the words the first chief.
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually...
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the journey to the mysterious island starts exactly where... Yeah. I think
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically... The principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava. This means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back.
Verandra. Our journey is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the people of...
Fine.
Don't be so down.
Paimon remembers now. There's still something important we...
Uncle New! We're back!
Ah, Mualani. It's good to see you again.
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the
But you still have a question?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey.
Because...
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet
Oh, yeah.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the... And this is the choice that the first chief left to us. If you choose to boast about your deeds, you will receive the highest honor. But the legend of the mysterious island, if you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will, in the end...
Oh.
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat.
But have you noticed that Koolo, who claims to have been to the island...
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Koolo said that he went to the...
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious... As guides, we are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. But in the process, we also gain much... Many guides gradually lose sight of their true beliefs and intentions. They end up becoming... This is why the first, aside from me, so they've also made pacts with their companions. Choose...
You've all given up?
Sir, I've given up on merely one result. Given her talent and qualifications, Mual, I believe I was able to... If instead of looking at...
Karia? I've come up with...
You're the same as always, Verandra. In any case...
Karia!
Because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before
yes,
But I've always found your proposals fascinating.
Karia, given that I have been presented with new evidence, I've come up with a very general... Perhaps...
I understand, Verandra.
It appears this guest has also found his answer.
It seems he's finally put two and two together.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said. I can start some new...
But it seems he's...
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mual.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who can complete...
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You...
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great care of us.
Then remember, the next time you come to visit...
Friends.
Well, that's...
Then Verandra...
Okay, but...
You're back already. So...
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well, I found something even more precious.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The New. I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've even been to the mysterious island.
Koholo. Even if you had never been to the island, no. But as for what we would deny about you, only you.
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island is a...
Yeah, but I have one more This is the place. From what
made you...
Well, would you call it a sacrifice? I don't really think so. After all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't...
No, I get it.
Traveler!
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a journey? It's a good one. Then let's...
Yep, Paimon's ready!
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur!